Hello, my friends. It is me, Capitano. Thank you for coming and visiting with me again. Once again, I'm here enjoying myself in my palatial manner. Much like you, being stuck inside, not always fun. I would rather be out there engaged in battling. I would rather be out meeting people and wooing beautiful women. But it is what it is. So I have been trying to keep myself busy. Obviously, I have been answering much of the mail that is being sent to me that I don't normally get to, which is very nice. It's very nice to be able to return some correspondence. Also, I've been doing some practical things. I have been, working on things inside the mansion that I don't normally do. Um, I was today. I just happened to be sitting and thinking about a very beautiful friend, a good friend, Columbina, and well, I have to admit, they say idle hands are the tools of the devil. So in order to keep my hands busy, I started, while thinking of Columbina, I was, polishing my sword. Oh, I was polishing my sword and polishing and polishing. Oh, and oh, if you know what I mean, it came out very shiny. Oh, oh, yeah, it's always sometimes you have to work on things around the house. I like to polish my swords often. You can't polish them enough some days. But enough of that. I have a letter here. That today's letter. It is from a good friend and patron, Pantalone. Pantalone is a very wealthy man. A little cheap sometimes, but hey, that's how you get rich. You keep your money. You don't get rich by giving away all your money. That's true. But he sent a letter, and I haven't really had a chance to look at the letter till now. So, because I was polishing my sword, and so it says here to Capitano. I hope this letter finds you well. Da, 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 da. Recently, I had hired you to protect the virtues of my young daughter, and you know, I love Pantalone, but he is sometimes does not see things as they are, especially when it comes to, let's say, his daughters. Um, this particular daughter, a lovely and virtuous young girl. I love her like an uncle. I would like to have loved her like other things, but I will give her an uncle's love. Um, she has many virtues, not the virtues that I was hired to protect. Those ships sailed a long ago. And though I might not have captained that particular boat, let me tell you, it wasn't just a boat. Those virtues sailed out on a fleet a number of times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one to judge, because that's the game I play. You can't be a player unless you play. So, in letter, I asked you to protect her virtues. Instead, you tried to woo her yourself and corrupt her. Um, Let me tell you once again. Not only ship sailed, fleet of ships sailed a long time ago on that. But I am not one to point out anything bad because let me tell you, my ship sailed too. I am not going to begrudge anyone for living out and being who they are. That is who they are. But in this particular case where I crossed paths, um, I did not try to woo her. I might have flirted a little bit because I am a natural flirt. I might have been wearing, very fancy, very nice, very sexy outfits because that's what I do. And I, of course, was very friendly to the young lady. She does not get to see that many people. Her father tries to lock her up. And I was there as a friend, like I said, like an uncle. And I think she took it all the wrong way and she came on to me. But how can you not blame her? Look at this. So, but I got to tell you, just because I am sexy, that does not mean consent. I can look sexy, and that doesn't mean, hey, baby, I'm ready to do it now. No. Looking sexy, being sexy is not consent. Because believe me, if I had consented, that would have rocked the world of many a people, let me tell you. Capitano, Ichiban, baby. But enough of this. So back to the letter. So then he goes, first you protect the virtues. You came onto her. And then instead of defending her from the suitors, you instead arranged a bidding war for my daughter's virtues. Um, Much like people not understanding the tactical retreat that I use quite often in battle, people do not understand my battle strategies. You see, there was many suitors. There was probably a line of 30, 40 young men there to try to make woo-woo with Pantalone's daughter. Now, I am a great swordsman. It's true, a great fighter. I probably could have killed 14, gravely injured maybe another 3. But that would have left maybe 1 or 2. So the odds were not as much in my favor as I would normally have liked. So I figured the best way to get rid of them was to set up a bidding war. That way, their pocketbooks made them run away. You see, if you can't afford to play, you can't stay. I think that is a good theory. Show us what you got. Show us what you. She's a woman of high class, a wealthy father. He's a landowner. She is a good catch. So you better have something to put up to. You can't be no brokey broke and expect to be with Pantalone's daughter. So what she ended up getting is, it should she have chosen through my system, the guy with the most money to spend would have been a suitor she could have considered. Now, I wasn't going to let it get even that far. No, no, no. After the rest of them left with their tails between their legs, all upset, oh, I did not have enough money. I did not have enough money. That's an important lesson. Don't be whining you don't have enough money. Why don't you just go find something nice you can afford, or work hard, or just be happy with what you got. So we get down to this one suitor. I now have to get him to leave, and I said, I understand you bidded the highest, but she's not interested. But I will give you a good recommendation. I will mention you to the father, and he go, well, I paid my money. I want this to be, and sometimes you have to lie a little bit. So I lied a lot, and he left. But her virtues, he didn't take her virtues. He didn't even get close to her virtues. So I don't know why Pantalone is all upset. But that's how a friend is. Friends sometimes quarrel. He'll hire me again. Okay. Well, what does it say here? This is yours truly, Pantalone. P.S. The lies you said about my daughter, I will get even. Hey, luckily, Pantalone is too cheap to hire an assassin that could kill me. He is cheap. If anything, he might be able to hire, a clown that might come by and like, hit me with like, like nothing worse than clown assassins. The clown assassins come and they hit you with like, things that go beep. Nothing worse than you get hit by a big balloon thing and it makes funny squeaky noises when it hits you. I'm telling you, jester assassins are the worst. But that is the life of Capitano. I thank you for coming. It's been awesome hanging out with you. I look forward to us doing it again. Thank you. Be well and be safe.